And today we're reacting to Frontier Airlines must be stopped. I've been hearing things about Frontier being the new Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Frontier. It's replacing the former most ghetto airline, bro. Let's get into it. Shout out Ty Boogie for the vid. Pull to the Twitch stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5, 6 p.m. Let's do it.
Flight number. Here is my bag that fits inside here, and I'm not being let on this flight.
Dang!
You know that feeling when you hear an ex's name or you hear your old favorite song or something? It just brings up old trauma. But that's the same way people feel when I bring up this airline. And that airline is Frontier Airlines. I call Frontier Airlines the Greyhound of the sky. So you usually wind up booking with them because the tickets are so cheap in the beginning, right? But before the end of that trip, they gonna find a way to raise your blood pressure. And to make matters worse, if your flight gets canceled, ain't nobody there for you to call. Imagine this, people. Imagine breaking up with somebody over text. Now replace that somebody with a whole airline. That's just ghetto. But before we get into all that, just like LeBron said, ain't no party like a Diddy party, ain't no party like a Frontier party. Cause you bound to get an experience.
I hate, oh my bad, y'all. I hate going on any type of flight or something. Oh my gosh, look how packed this is. It's a full flight, everybody. It's gonna be a full flight for sure. We deep. Anyway, damn, there's so many people. It done made me lose my train of thought. But I hate having any inconveniences on a airline, bro. Any type of, like, I'm flying, bro. I'm trying to fly. Everything cool. I get on my flight. This is that and the third. I want to get in and off this plane, bro. I'm not trying to sit on the plane. I'm not trying to deal with no BS. You feel me?
Can you guys save this for your off the plane in the terminal, please?
Show me a band or better. Show me a band or better.
Show me a band or better. It's going band for band with the girl on the plane in Frontier with the bald head in front. But ain't nobody trying to hear that, and it's my people. Oh my gosh. You making the black fatigue argument harder for people like us trying to defend it, arguing, bro.
Show me a band of better. 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 Bitch, you a prostitute. You just came from Miami selling pussy. Yes. What the fuck is you talking about? You walk the strip. You're a street walker. What the fuck is you talking about? Broke ass. Throw me a band.
Oh God. Why she left hooking her luggage? Does your bag fit? If it don't fit, oh my gosh, bro, I'm just gonna pay the extra money, bro. Forget it. I know it ain't always just that simple, but nah, it ain't that deep.
See, Frontier Airlines is like Broadway, because you always got a show. But I know what some of you are thinking. You get what you pay for. You spend cheap, so you get a cheap experience.
For sure.
And don't get me wrong, I get that. I understand that way of thinking when I'm walking in a fast food restaurant.
Right. But we talking about airline regardless. I'm still spending $200, but I feel you.
I understand that way of thinking when I'm walking into a car lot and I'm about to buy a car with 300,000 miles on it. But since when, as a society, have we accepted that from an airline that's in most of the major cities? I don't know if...
But bro, the thing is, it's like cheap flights. Cheap flights. People always, bro. I could pull up in my damn car, put 2 wings on it. If it can get in the air and fly, people gonna get on. Cheap flights, people love a cheap flight, bro. Cause flights be so expensive. 500, 1,000, you know what I'm saying? $1,000, you feel me? If you going with 2 people, you know what I'm saying? It can get even higher, like, so people love that. And it's always gonna be There's always gonna be a market for cheap flights.
These airlines understand on how much is banking on you making it to your destination. And I understand safety risk, but Frontier will literally do anything they can do to make sure you don't get on that plane. It's almost like they gotta make sure they give you the ghetto experience just to punish you for being cheap. And a perfect example of this is how they do you if you got a carry-on bag.
The flight number. Here is my bag that fits inside here, and I'm not being let on this flight. I don't understand what's going on.
This is chaotic.
Again, here is my bag.
Yeah, nah, that's flaw. No, it doesn't fit. That is flaw.
That fits inside here, and I'm being denied on this flight.
No, you have.
So they're also denying this gentleman to get on because he has cash. I'm willing to pay with a card to help him out. We're not getting any service here at Frontier.
Because the door's already closed, that's why.
Is he able to get on the flight?
The door's already closed.
What the?
You
I wasn't involved in any of this. Oh my God. Please.
Just let me get my money back. Let me get my money back. Let me go. Let me get my money back. At that point, nah. Let me get my money back, bro. All right, cool. That's cool. Let me get my money back. I ain't fighting y'all, bro. This is the video I needed. I will never. I mean, at one point, I probably would have. Now, I will never even consider getting on Frontier.
Oh my God. I will get my knees praying to get my flight. I did not do anything wrong.
Nah. I ain't getting on my knees begging shit. Nah. I'll miss the flight, bro. I'll just get on the next one, bro. Let me get my money back, though. I'm not getting on my knees begging y'all. Nah. That don't fit. Watch out. That don't fit.
Has to be below.
Man,
has to be below.
My bag is trying to go home. Like I did. What is the difference between last night on the same fucking flight?
Okay. How hard do I gotta push it till it's below?
Bro, you better let the bag go. It has to stay below.
Bro, that's. Come
You guys
on.
have two bags.
Don't fit. Watch out. Get out of here. Don't fit. It don't fit.
It's worse.
See, that would have been me. It don't fit. Watch out. We got people trying to get on the plane.
See, you deal with these rude gate agents that really don't care about you or your travel. So naturally, you say, you know what? I'm going to call corporate. You know, I'm going to call the big dogs, the head honchos. I'm going to call them up. In 2022, Frontier said, you know what? Talking to humans, human-to-human interaction is pretty overrated. No more talking to other humans. From now on, let's just give them a chat box. And if that doesn't work, they could just come to the counter. They could just come see us. Come to the airlines and talk to us face to face. Let me just save you some time. They never gonna be at the counter. And most of the time, if they are at the counter, they can't tell you anything because they can't call nobody. So now you standing in a line that moves slower than molasses just for them to tell you the next flight ain't available until next Wednesday. And it's Sunday.
Ooh.
It don't matter if you try.
Okay, hold on. Just give me my cheddar back so I can go on another one. Let me get on my Spirit. Trust the old Spirit. Now, Spirit, niggas can say what they want about Spirit, but Spirit gonna get you on that plane. We got places to be. Come on. I remember I used to get on Spirit flights from LA to Texas. And back and forth. Man, I was scrunched up. You feel me? I've been next to nice old white ladies. I've been next to big Arab niggas. Fucking help me and him fighting for the fucking armrest. Me and him back and forth. He falling asleep all on me. At this point, I'm like, oh, he disrespecting me. So I'm just in this bitch. You feel me? I've been through it.
Traveling for a funeral, a wedding, a one-time chance to collect $1 million. Those people do not care. I don't even fully blame it on the gate agents. I think it's just a trash business altogether. Let me give you some stats real quick. Frontier stood out amongst all the other airlines in America with a cancellation rate of 2.56%. In translation, that's about 3,252 flights canceled in the year of 2024. And just to give you a little bit of comparison, the rest of the airlines in America are at a 1.3. That means that Frontier Airlines is almost double all the other airlines' cancellations.
Denver. Ladies and gentlemen, all these cancellations are uncontrollable. No hotel vouchers, no food vouchers. Unfortunately, I have nothing else.
No hotel, no food, ain't got nothing to tell you. Fuck out of my face. Frontier canceled our flights without compensating us for hotels.
No hotels. No hotels.
Everybody jump them. Jump them.
Okay, so we had a flight for Portland at 4 p.m. and it's currently, what time is it? My watch even died from being here. It's 10:01 p.m.
Never fucking fly with Frontier ever again. They have not been updating us at all. Every time our flight got delayed, no speaker like announcement, nothing. All of a sudden, our flight is fucking canceled.
The only way that you will be granted a hotel if it is given is only if you stay on the same flight or you take a later flight.
Why are you walking away? What the fuck?
Yeah, somebody put this on social media. That's assault. I swear you should go find this fault outside. Yeah.
Okay, now that we sat down and we're at our gate, I want to come on here and talk about fucking Frontier Airlines. They're unorganized as fuck, they're rude as fuck, they're disrespectful, and they lay their hands on their customer.
Oh no. No, I ain't doing that. We're gonna be fighting in the port.
Don't get me wrong. Working at the airport gotta be top 5 most stressful jobs that are out there. It's like neck and neck with doing heart surgery. How do I know? Because I used to work in the airport. Well, I was working at a coffee shop. But when they wanted the espresso, I had to make sure I had both shots. And some passengers are really just out of pocket. Most of the time, the crash outs are pretty earned. But people, please do not get yourself on a no-fly list. Y'all know I always tell you, you are not gonna beat the system with being loud and aggressive. That almost never works. But sometimes I get it, because how do you expect people to react when you tell them they can't go home?
DC, native, I did my own hair, get the lace. You can't find the lace, get the lace. Y'all get the lace? I'm in Clinton, Maryland, over there by the sharp if you get some little lamb chops and shit. He put the lips on y'all. Did y'all have a girl put the lips on y'all or some man? Because it wasn't like that first day. I ain't lying. Well, you had some little penetration, no trace. Go ahead.
What the hell?
Take my clothes off and wear shit that's coming up here. I don't want shit that's covering shit up. God don't bless the ugly. Hello? Where? That's what I don't see.
Oh yeah, she will never go on another flight ever again. This is her last chance to ever be in the air on a plane. It's over.
I want some candy. Not no LA shit. You don't want the real DC candy. Hello? If more than one person smokes, we all can't get in trouble. So who wants smoke? All right.
They're cheering.
You can't help niggas. They gotta help niggas. How we supposed to sleep tonight, bro? What's going on? What's gonna happen now? We gotta get home. They not saying nothing but running. I'm from the city. That's none of that. Fuck LAPD. Whoever you is, I'm gonna go home.
Imagine this. Your bag just get took to the back wherever it's supposed to get took to, and then the people at the Frontier desk or the people at the desk start fighting, bro. But hold on, let me get my bag back, bro. From I to end up in Alaska, and I'm going to Atlanta. Man. She got a kid.
GHETTO is airline in America, all right? But you might be asking yourself, why are these gay agents like this? Like, are they being incentivized or something? Like, what exactly is going on? Why does it seem like they're so happy to cancel your flight or pull you off the flight or tell you that your bag don't fit? Well, listen to this court hearing that Frontier had, allegedly, in this massive lawsuit that they had.
So can we just clear this up once and for all? We're all here, we're all under oath. So, Mr. Schroeder, let's start with you. Do you charge a bounty? Do you pay employees bounties on carry-on bags to identify them? Well, it's a simple. That's a yes or no.
I wouldn't characterize it as a bounty.
Do you charge them, do you pay your employees a fee? Do you incentivize them to go pick out bags from people getting on planes and kick them off the flight? Just yes or no?
We charge them an incentive.
Okay, that's a yes.
Wow. Wow. Please tell me that's not. No, that's this Frontier. That's the last words of tier in airlines.
Mr. Klein.
We do not, Senator Hawley.
You don't pay your employees to do that?
We have previously, sir, but we actually suspended that on September.
Spirit. Oh my God. These niggas are hoeing guys. They're hoeing them on purpose.
September 30th of this year, and now in order to be able to treat all of our guests fairly and equitably, we've actually just put more staff and supervisors out at the gate area, and they're the ones that are still making sure that everyone's treated fairly and equitably, which is the point behind these kinds of programs. But we have removed that program as of September 30th.
Oh, interesting. So let's come back to you though, Mr. Schroeder. So how much have you paid your gate agents to enforce your carry-on bag policy, to pick people out of the line like the chairman's video showed? I mean, you guys do appreciate that flying on your airlines is a disaster, don't you? I'm slightly amazed by the general attitude of all of you here. Flying on your airlines is horrible.
Somebody is getting on S right now. Who is this?
It's terrible experience. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And your attitude here today seems to be, well, devil may care. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, I think we are going to do something about it. So how much have you paid people to pull out customers who are in line with a bag that's 2 centimeters too big, Mr. Schroeder?
Well, we recognize this is a hard job. And
Hey. Answer the question.
And so, therefore, we incentivize them to do that.
How much?
It's $10 per bag.
Wow.
Woo! And let me be. I'm in there. Nah, bro, that bag too big, bro. What you mean it fit? That bag is too big, bro. Now watch out for your ass. Next. Come on. Next. Pull it out.
$10 per bag, and I think, Mr. Klein,
I'm at least getting an extra $100 a day.
Your airlines cumulatively have spent $26 million paying gate agents between 2022 and 2023 to catch passengers whose bags are a little bit too big. $26 million. I mean, if people want to know why it's such a terrible experience to fly, this is news for them today. Your airlines are paying millions of dollars to your employees to harass people who've already paid. They're there in line because they've already paid. It's unbelievable. Last thing, Mr. Chairman, I know you're indulging me. I'll be really quick on this, but Mr. Schroeder, you just mentioned that you also use this so-called dynamic pricing for seats, for seat fees. Why do you make people enter in their age and their geographic location and their gender before they can even see the cost of a seat? Why is that?
That's been in place since 2014.
Yeah, but why? It's because you're using those personal characteristics to generate.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my goodness. Killing him. He's killing him. In GTA. In a figurative way. He's killing him. Wow.
Generate the fees?
No, absolutely.
To generate the prices? Well, then why else do you require it? Mr. Klein, you do the same thing. Why is the gender relevant to what the seat is?
This is all information that's needed in order to complete the transaction.
No, it's not.
The gender? Your gender and your geographical location is important in order to put my card information in to pay for the seat that I'm trying to sit on? You're going to really tell me
Delta
that?
doesn't do it. United doesn't do it. You don't need somebody's gender in order to do it. You use it, clearly. You're using it to generate the prices, right?
We do not, sir.
It's not based on personal characteristics?
Not at all.
You don't use algorithms to set the price of seats?
That's a different question.
So you do use an algorithm and you do make them enter all their personal information?
What's your definition of algorithm, sir?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Well, because algorithms are ways for people to be able to come up with calculations, which is a faster way. It's more efficient than a human being doing the same exact work. So, I'm trying to answer your question, sir, in all sincerity, and I don't know how else to answer it.
So the employees are.
Wow. Wow.
Incentivized to basically harass you when you're trying to get on your flight, allegedly. And just to make matters worse, if you didn't catch that at the end, based on your demographic or your geographic place in the world, male, female, whatever, is what they're using.
Do you happen to live on Martin Luther King Street by chance? Yeah, go ahead, up the price about $300.
When they're coming up with a price for your seating. If that ain't bad business, I don't know what is. And I just want to make you guys aware of this stuff, so you guys understand that you getting a bad experience from Frontier is not by mistake. That company, I don't even know how that company has stayed around, but y'all know I don't like to give you guys a problem without giving you a fix. So if you catch yourself with a canceled flight or some type of extreme delay, I want you guys to know what you're entitled to. What does the law say about this stuff?
Has your flight been canceled or significantly delayed? Well, as of today, you are now entitled to an automatic full refund. But that's not all. There are some other new airline rules that also took effect today that will apply to your next trip, plus a few limitations. So before I get into what you need to know, you need to understand this is not new. I told you this was coming in this video back in April when the Department of Transportation finalized this rule that has actually been in the works for more than 2 years. So here's what you need to know. These rules will apply to all U.S. airlines and any foreign air carrier that operates within the United States. And it is super important for you to understand that you are not entitled to a full refund if you accept alternate transportation from the airline or travel credits instead. That means if they rebook you on another flight, you don't get a refund. Okay, so how do these refunds work? Well, if the airline cancels or significantly changes your flight, you will be getting your money back, including on a non-refundable flight. A significant change is defined as 1, a delay to your flight of more than 3 hours domestically or 6 hours internationally. 2, your departure or arrival is changed to a different airport. 3, the airline added connecting flights to your trip. 4, if you are downgraded to a lower class of service. Or 5, if your connection at a different airport or flight on a different plane is less accessible or accommodating to a person with a disability. Now, if the airline loses your bag and delays returning it to you, after you, of course, have filed a mishandled baggage report, the new rule says...
That's one of my biggest fears in the world, and I'm going to end it here because I don't need all these tips and tricks. I want to go pull up to Twitch, to Top Boogie's video to see the rest. But that's one of my biggest fears, is to pull up, go to the thing, and not see my bag come out of the conveyor belt. Oh my gosh, that's one of my biggest fears, bro. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think about Frontier. Like your video, so comment up. All right, y'all. Binge the channel. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We going, man.